this. Okay, and the license, yada yada, okay. Cloud diagnostics. Oh, okay.
The beauty with this thing, John, is since you do have a Valve Index, you will be able to do like better dogfighting.
Okay.
Because a lot of what dogfighting is you're not looking at where you're flying the aircraft, you're looking at the enemy. That's the main thing. And the biggest rule in dogfighting is you must always maneuver in relation to your enemy.
Okay.
Right? And
Makes
so we'll
sense.
teach you all that. Like Car and I will do some like dogfighting drills. Because have you played like any like plane flying games and know about like 1 circle and 2 circle dogfighting? And
So there was a plane game that I had on the PS2 that I played for kind of a while, so I got pretty good at it.
yeah.
But
Here, one sec, John. Actually, sorry to interrupt you here. I have to be right back, but
No,
I'm loading up
go
vtol
ahead.
right now.
Oh, there we go. Oh, edit name. Oh, right, I didn't actually get chat. Did I?
All right, I'm back.
Now speech.
Copy.
Oops. Put my
All right, so
controller
you were
on the
saying.
wrong way. Yeah, so I did play at least like a PS2 airplane game.
Yeah,
Playing
that
at least,
doesn't
like,
really count.
Yeah, so other than that, no.
Here, one sec. Tangled somehow.
Multiplayer, I guess.
Yeah, so share me your screen here. Just so I can see what you're doing. I'm not gonna be able to dock it because I'm gonna be hosting a game, and I'm gonna be hosting a private game, just so we have no other people joining in and fucking with us.
There we go.
All right, have you gone through and like made your character?
Yeah, I just barely created my character.
Yeah. Now, just to like, it doesn't really matter. It's not a huge deal if you did buy it, but did you buy the T55?
I believe so.
Because if you didn't, that's perfectly fine.
There it is.
Yeah, perfectly. DLC not installed. You don't have it. So you don't need to purchase it because the T-55 is one of those aircraft that so many people in the game have it, and it's the only DLC where only one party needs to have it in order for both parties to access it.
Oh, well,
doesn't matter
good.
what seat, right? As long as one person owns it, anybody else can join, regardless of whatever.
Oh,
and I own it, and Car owns it, and Grim owns it, and everybody that we play with owns it, and most people that you'll be playing with own it, aside from like random people, right? But
right. So do I want to go into multiplayer then, or?
Yeah, multiplayer, private.
Oh, there's private.
In a minute, you will see Grim Ruthless's lobby.
All right.
I just gotta find the mission that I wanted to load up because this is a really good mission.
Go for it.
There's tons of targets, but nothing shoots at you. And there's aircraft carriers. There's all kinds of like actual things. And the password is gonna be vtol. It's gonna be Grim Ruthless's lobby. Actual fun ATC. Yada yada yada. This is a really well all-rounded like practice training map because it's got ground landing, aircraft carrier landing, aerial refueling, air to ground practice, air to air practice, mountains, waters, boats, everything.
Right. Okay.
And it's got like a cool like city up in the sky that you can fly in between.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah. These maps are like very height map and bump map. So what you have to do is just put the helmet on your head.
There we go. Oh.
Okay, and this is a silly question, John, but I've heard of a lot of people playing this game this way. You're seated, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly just because my room isn't like very big. It might be like a 12 by 12, somewhere around there, maybe 20 by 20.
Yeah.
From
All
like,
right, get into Team A. And then maybe you might want to open up a recording software, and before we take off, I'll show you the S-Cam.
okay. I mean, I have metal running, so it should be running for vtol, I think.
Okay, one sec here. Let me reset. Scroll down until you see. Hold on, wait a second. I want to show you the helicopter first because that is by far my favorite.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna scroll like almost all the way down. You can press the trigger and scroll it down.
I'm
Like
trying
press
it. Oh, there
the
we go.
sidebar. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Tango 1-1. Go into my gunner position.
Okay. So, which alpha do I choose, or Bravo, or... Oh, Tango
So yeah,
1-1.
you see
There
me?
it is.
See my
Yeah, I see
gunner?
it.
See how it's like a
Oh,
little indent in?
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I see
join
it.
in there. Yeah. Let me
There we
just
go.
make sure my computer's on turbo. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm glad
All
I
right.
got used to motion sickness in Blade and Sorcery.
New 7.
Oh, are you?
Welcome to my
That
channel.
was my first VR
New
game, was
7.
Blade and Sorcery.
Said. I
Oh,
saw
yeah?
flying and immediately clicked.
Oh, and my game's all turned around somehow.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Game center. Center plate. All right, here we go.
Oh, I see you.
Make sure to close your door. You can do that by just grabbing the handle closest to you up on the top right. Sorry, top left. See that little U-handle?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you can use that to slam it shut, but then you also do have a little door grip handle, and if you turn that and leave the handle unlocked, it won't lock. So now you can slam that handle shut, and it's not actually going to lock.
Okay. I think I have it locked. I don't know.
So
if
you
I
can do
turned
that
it.
to like help yourself land if you're trying to like see something.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's go rotor brake off. Go main engine start. Power up. I forgot that this map
There's
has
night
you
vision in
full
that?
off.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. Now make sure you're turning on all your screens down there.
And I just did the grip, or do I?
Trigger and twist.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's on.
Now, you have all those screens, you'll see little dials. For the one in the middle, it's to the bottom left.
Okay. Oh, the
It's
armament
the
one?
same... No, not the armament one. You see how you have 3 screens there? Those all turn on.
The BRT power.
No. The things with all the buttons around them. Those are screens.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at the bottom right of that one you're touching, you'll see another little dial.
Oh, and the
turn and grab
APU one, or?
No.
Sorry.
on this, like, look around the dials. You should see there's a button. There's like a little twist dial, like the same one you had to do for your HUD power. But in that square, in the square for your MFD, it's your little screen. Yeah. Right in the center. Oh my god.
Sorry, I've never done this before.
Here, I'll share you my screen. Alright, so this is your MFD. Right?
Oh, that's the MFD. Okay.
You will have these little power switches. Right? They're usually at the bottom left corners.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I see it. Oh!
Yeah. So now, let me show you some stuff about that front seat thing. Let me get my red engine started, because we only have the left engine started. Alright, let me show you some stuff about that front seat. Look at your flight controls.
Is that the stick thing?
Yeah. So here, turn on your MFDs. Ooh.
I shouldn't hit buttons.
No. Turn on your screens. You haven't done that yet. Bottom left of each of those panels. See a little
How my
twist.
thing is centered. It. Ooh,
If you're too high, you feel like you're too high, there's a seat adjustment.
I mean, the thing is, like, I'm playing on my bed itself, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't do that.
Yeah, you still haven't turned on your screens. So, do you see all those white buttons?
In the center or to the left
Yeah.
or right?
So, center, right? So you have a
Okay.
black screen in the center. That's like an old CRT. Yeah, right at the bottom left, in that bottom left corner, you should have a little twist dial.
Yeah.
You can pull with the trigger.
Oh, that's.
No. Little dial. You gotta pull your hand back more. You're too close in.
Oh, there we go. Aha, got it.
Now you turn on the other ones.
I may not be able to reach that left one because my bed is kind of in the way.
Okay, that's fine. Go. You see on your MFD page how you have like side buttons like an ATM machine?
Oh. Yeah, on the right side?
No. On your screens. I'm not talking about anything else but your screens right now.
Oh. Where it says pilot and gunner or.
The things you just turned
Oh,
on.
this. I'm sorry.
We're talking about those. The things we're focusing on that right now.
Alright. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, do you see how you have on the right side where it says game?
Yes.
If you ever get screwed up, go hit center right now, get comfortably in your play space, and then do what it says for you. Right? Maybe turn yourself to the right or left so you can get rid of. There you go. So now you should be able to reach stuff better.
There we go. Got it.
Anytime you get messed up, that's what you're gonna do.
Oops. And I think I hit the exit button.
Yep. You just hit ready up.
Oops.
So that's how you can exit the aircraft without making me jump out too.
Okay.
You can just return to the briefing room because if you hit the bail button or in a two-seater jet, the eject button.
I know I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. It's to your all the way to the left.
Oh yeah.
Left
I
about
see it.
hip height.
Yeah, I see it.
It's a pull, but do not pull it.
I mean, this game, I'm probably just going to screw so many people doing this, right?
Yep. All right. You ready for your maiden flight?
U7.
Yep.
How intense you want it? You want it nice
Playing
and stable,
breakpoint
and then
while watching
kick into
stream
it?
RN.
I mean, it's up to you.
All right, let's take off nice and smooth here.
Let me stop sharing my screen. And then minimize. There we go. Okay, so Amy is with the head. Can you actually like interact with the city in the distance? Or does it not let you go that far? So far, pretty good. Oh, I'm so tempted to say that we can actually just destroy that plane that's just in the distance. It's actually quite beautiful, to be honest, too. The detail in this is actually just. I was wondering, like, must have accidentally, instead of hitting share screen, I must have accidentally hit disconnect. No wonder why I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is.
Oh, I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I
What'd
was
you say?
like, oh, I was just like, why is Grim being so quiet? I must have accidentally hit disconnect instead of stop sharing my screen when I was
Yeah.
trying to do that. This is so pretty.
Altitude.
Get ready for a break
Optical
left down
Ricky.
this street. See the street right here?
Welcome
Go
to
left.
my channel.
Hey.
Optical
Hello.
Ricky.
Hey, Optical Ricky.
Sid. Hello.
Circle in the back.
Woo!
What does your community call you?
They call me gamer. Like it
Gamer.
just yeah. So you know how that you guys call me John?
Altitude.
Everyone
Yeah.
else just calls me gamer. So it's like, well, all right, that's fair enough. I mean, my
Altitude. Altitude.
YouTube name is Good Morning Gamer, so they just started to call me gamer
Altitude.
with to bore. So I'm like, I mean that works. So I mean, you can still call me John if you want. I really don't care what people call me.
Wheels on.
Oh yeah, I should probably give my like everyone who's watching this like warning. Like, if you get motion sick, don't watch this.
Oh yeah, here. Let me set it down. I want to show you something else with those MFDs. Look at that nice crisp smooth landing. All right, are you looking at those screens?
The middle one, left and right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you should have a button that says S.-cam. Go to that.
I got one that says Cam.
It should be on the top, I believe.
Oh, I see it. Top left. Yes, I got that.
So now, if you hit View and Start, that should give you a view. Now this is what your
Oh,
community is
that's
going to
cool.
see. This is a stream. This is basically the stream view. Now you can set it
U7.
to like look around. You can set it to auto reset.
What
I
do
would
you
turn the
want
auto
us to
reset
call you,
off.
Johnny?
I would maybe go to what I would just keep it at as smooth look with a field of view of 100.
Okay. Field view 100. There we go.
And that gives your community an entire field of view.
Yeah, that's
basically
a fair
180
point.
degrees. Because otherwise, they're seeing pretty much like a 60-degree cutoff. So you know how your index has 90 degrees? It's only
Yeah.
outputting 60 degrees to the
Okay.
video.
All right. Well, that's
That's
good to
because it defaults to 60 POV.
know. Okay.
So always keep, if you have the computer, which I think you have a decent computer, right?
Oh yeah, $2,000 computer.
Yeah.
3080 graphics card.
Always keep it on that.
So-
You can always mess around with it too, because that will look a lot better for your community, and they'll be able to see actually what's going on.
I got a pretty dang beefy computer. Like, it's a huge upgrade compared to what I had before, because the one I had before was just kind of trash when it came to VR. Because I got it on clearance, and it was VR compatible. Well, VR ready, technically. So I can still use it for VR. It's just like when I play games like Blade and Sorcery, it would lag out when I loaded in mods and all that, and my new computer doesn't lag. Well, it will rarely lag when I do Blade and Sorcery, unless I'm doing like a 1,000 needle mod, because then that would just lag out just based off of the amount of projectiles I can get on it, and with like all the settings I got.
Let's see where we can't find a nice landing spot. Let's set her down right in front of the. See the three tall buildings?
Yeah, the one with the chimney on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
see 'em.
the chimney is actually the air traffic control tower, and that's
Oh.
actually behind these buildings.
I'll just
We're
call
gonna
it a
try
chimney.
to do a really quick stoppy.
Yeah. So I guess that you can
Right
actually
here.
just crash right into like the buildings and all that, right?
Oh yeah, but there's no destruction.
Ah, missed
But
opportunity.
you die. But you die for sure.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, you would die in real life if you just hit right into a building with a helicopter or in an airplane going as fast as that they usually
Yeah.
go.
All right, John, we're gonna hop out. and we're going to
Alright.
head into the EF-24G.
Okay.
That is going to be the fastest jet you have seen today, and it's going to be nuts. When it's empty, it is fucking fast, and is the best. Scroll up. You should see me in Echo 11.
EWO. Yep. I see.
Now, back there, you won't have any flight controls, but you'll have all kinds of viewing angles.
All
It's
right.
actually quite beautiful. I'm actually
take
above.
your word.
Actually, stay there. Stay there. I'll come to you. It's good. We'll keep some of the weapons. We'll detach most of this stuff, though. We'll keep the Vulcan. We'll get rid of the targeting pod. We'll keep the fuel tanks. All right, it's good.
Oh yeah, in community, you can just call me Gamer if you want, or John. Mostly just like the pros just call me John because that's what they're used to calling me.
Battery on. APU. Left engine start.
Oh, okay, I'm above you on that. All right.
Yep. Take a look at my delivery to NASA. Right engine start. Get slow. Turn it down. So your seat is a bit high. I'd lower yourself a bit.
Yeah, I was actually just looking at that.
You should have a seat up and down button.
Yeah, I do. I just moved it up because I wasn't sure that I actually moved up my seat or moved the cockpit thing.
All right. Power's up. International takeoff.
Copy. Taxi to runway 29.
Echo 16 copy.
Echo 16 copy. Taxi runway 29.
So can you just screw with people and just take their runways and not get in trouble for it? Or do you just have to go with the rules on that?
So I mean, the lobbies are pretty like uncoordinated most of the time, but when like I like to run lobbies with ATC, and the cool thing is you can actually like sit in a spectator position on the aircraft carrier and like guide planes in and play like an air traffic controller for the military.
That's cool.
And you can actually like guide planes to land, and it actually helps them. Hey, do you notice the crosswind? You notice how I'm not putting any stick and we're getting stall warning?
Kind of.
There's wind in this game.
That's actually really nice. I do hear the
If
wind.
you look toward top right, you'll see a big squadron of enemies.
Oh, the red dot things?
Yep.
Ah, that's what those are.
Then look in front of them. You see the geese formation?
Yeah. I mean, this game is actually just beautiful. Like, they did an incredible job with this for how cheap it
and
is.
you're saying they.
I don't know who made
one.
it. I didn't mean.
It's
wait,
one.
It's a solo dev who made this game?
It's solo dev.
Are you serious?
This game
Dang,
is solo dev'd.
that is good. Like,
Which is why the DLCs are so cheap, right?
yeah,
He doesn't need, like, he wants people...
6 tower, cleared for takeoff at runway 29.
Tower 16,
Tower 16 cleared for takeoff. Runway 29.
like, yeah, I noticed that because the two DLCs you said that I should get, like, they were
Alright, John.
both on sale. Yeah?
Check out our wings. Look behind us.
Oh, that's cool.
Flaps coming down.
I still can't believe that a solo dev actually made this by himself,
Yeah.
and with the optimization for
Here
multiplayer,
we go.
that's insane.
Overload. Bogey dope.
Overload. Bogey dope.
Oh, it's not active because it's private. See that crosswind?
Mm-hmm.
Here, coming up. Flaps coming up. Watch what happens when I let go of this stick. Alright, let's get some targets here, huh? I think there's some targets right in front of us. What do you think?
Oh, the greater than less than ones? I'm trying to think of what they're actually called, but I can't think of like the actual name of those. But yeah, I
Yeah.
see all those. Oh wow. Good thing I don't get motion sick.
Yeah, I gave you a nice, easy roll there.
Yeah.
Want to see something crazy?
Sure.
Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T.
Oh, my guy's starting to pass out.
Yeah.
I think my guy either died or... Oh, okay. Nope. He's alive. He just passed out for a few seconds there.
And we're exactly around the circle.
Over T.
And he's starting to pass out again. Nope.
I can actually ride this here. Let's bring it to
Over T.
8
Over
Gs.
T. Over T. Over T.
Oh, this is what it's like to go 8 Gs? Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, how accurate is this? Like, if anyone watches this, how accurate is this for, like, real-life pilot training and all this? I wonder.
Well, see, a lot of actually what happens for a lot of people during this is differing effects.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, this is how you dogfight, right? What I'm trying to
Right.
do is keep my turn in the circle as fast as possible and as hard as I can without crashing. This is how you make it around to somebody's tail, and that's what you're trying to do in this this jet, because you're so much faster. You can you don't want to be one circling somebody, which is a nose to nose fight. Picture
Right.
that as like two noses kind of like circling around each other, and you're trying to cross each other's nose so you can get a shot off.
Okay.
Speaking of getting a shot
Over
off,
T. Over T. Over T. Shoot.
box 3.
Pitbull.
Oh, okay, I see.
Pitbull. Pitbull. Shoot.
Oh, you got 1. And 2. And 3.
Here we go.
And they're deploying flares, I'm guessing?
Yep, we have chaff and flares too. Let's go for these big boys.
Over T. Over T. Over T. Chaff flare. Over T. Over T. Over T.
Oh, this is so cool.
Over T.
It's going to probably take me a little bit to get used to how that they do the motion in this game, for sure.
Oh yeah. I pulled a little too hard there and I overshot. It's alright, we'll just come around. I took down one of their big birds. There he goes. Down to the right. Splash.
They got the dev made it so you can listen to your own music while you're playing this game?
Yep. But it doesn't go through the cabin. Through the cockpits yet.
Okay, so like you wouldn't be able to hear my music and I wouldn't be able to hear
No.
yours then.
And it's not you can put music into the music folder and play your own music on it.
Oh, that's nice. If I could find, like, if I cared about, like, just non-copyright music, I'd probably do that. Just... Now, I know that the YouTuber Gray Still Plays wants to get his pilot's license.
Come on, bitch.
Oh,
Got
you
your
nicked
wing.
him.
Oh!
How did that miss? That shouldn't miss.
That didn't miss. Nope.
So it looks like
Oh,
that
since I'm not using radar.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, this is amazing. I mean, this is so well optimized too. Because I'm not getting any lag at all. And with something like this, with all the moving and acceleration and everything, you would imagine I would get some lag.
Yeah. Like here, let's watch these guys go down. Because we can. That big guy took a long time to go down. We still got more. We still got more weapons. Do we have anything else? Anything air to ground? No? Oh yeah, here, let's drop our tanks. Bye-bye tanks. Yeah, you watch as we go
fuel
faster.
Tanks or what kind of tanks were those?
Gas tanks.
Okay.
Deployable gas tanks, yeah. Now, would you like to see an aircraft carrier landing or a ground landing?
I mean, I'm fine with whatever that you want to do.
All right, let's see where our aircraft carrier is.
Okay, so that's how the radar works then. Okay, cool.
Untowed airship.
Oh, I'm glad that the dev actually put like what all the
Echo
shortcuts
1-6, cleared to land on the carrier.
Okay, the carrier is behind us, so we're not going to go to that one. Can we go Sandy?
Echo 1-6, tower unable.
Is it the
Echo
Patrick?
1-6,
It
cleared
is.
to land on the carrier.
All right. We are going to pull what is known. Oh, we're going to turn right, and then we're going to pull what is known as a split S maneuver.
okay. I
And
love how
split S
that
maneuver.
Go ahead.
The split S maneuver is a real maneuver. Turn off our APU. Fuck, I forgot to do that. It's a real maneuver used in real life. And what that is, you fly straight and level, you roll the aircraft over 180 degrees, so your head is facing the sky, and you pull.
Okay, so it's what, like a nosedive type thing? Go up and
Kind
then
of.
just
It's like
dive
if you picture the horizon being the straight line, you can do split S's vertically, and you can do split S's into a nosedive. But
in. Okay.
for the most part, they're in the shape of a C.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 16 miles out, split S coming out.
Oh, okay. This is what you mean.
Over T. Over T.
Doing this, we're going to turn ourselves completely around, and doing this, you can burn a lot of altitude and come in.
Yeah. I've kind of used
Thank
like
you.
that same type of maneuver in like some of the air fighting games I've done just like on the PS2.
1085 is our ILS. All right. We have some cross traffic. I can see on our ILS. That's okay. We are 13 nautical miles out. We can punch it up a bit. Carrier 12, Echo 16.
Carrier 12, Echo 16,
requesting landing.
requesting landing.
Oh, I forgot. There's no ATC. I keep forgetting.
Parts of habit then, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because normally by now I'll see, I'll hear like, copy 16, report back 2 mile final.
Right.
Or report back 5 mile final. You'll hear that, or you'll hear clear to enter the pattern, which that's left-hand turns over the aircraft carrier 2 miles out.
Okay.
So you stay 2 miles away and you make consecutive left-hand turns. Once you hear turn base, that means you are clear to turn towards the runway, and awaiting landing clearance, and then you'll get landing clearance. But this is all stuff you will learn in time. Right now I'm on an ILS side slope that I'm currently using. I do not have ATC to guide me in, so I'm just gonna have to run it manually.
Why the heck do they have a giant freaking island that's just miles up into the sky?
That's the city you can fly around in and practice dogfighting, because it's that elevated city I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Because it's like a height map. This is a custom-made map by people.
Oh, dang.
Not by the game developer, by people.
Dang. That's really good. Like, this is like probably 5 times bigger than my map that I'm doing for my VR game. I'm starting to get more development for next week. He's going to be able to start working on that.
Down.
Oh yeah, Grim, I guess I never did actually share my VR game with you, did I? Something
No,
I'm
not
actually planning on getting made. And sorry, well, it's still honestly in really
Jeez,
early
this wind is
access.
crazy.
Oh, so that was just a wind rocket, not you just rocking
Echo
that?
1-6,
this is
call
the
the
wind.
ball.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Alpha 1-6.
Alpha
I have a
1-6,
ball.
I have a ball.
Echo 1-6. Echo 1-6.
Echo
I see the
1-6,
ball.
I see the ball.
Oh my.
My
Why would you say you
God.
have the ball? What ball are you talking about?
It's the AOA index indicator.
Okay.
This is really sloppy.
Lined up.
Lined up? I don't fucking think
Come
so,
left.
dude. I know I need to come left, but the
You're
fucking...
high. Come
I know
left.
I'm high, but the wind,
High.
bro.
Right for lineup. You're high. Right for lineup.
Nope. Here you
Wave
go.
off, you gotta
Take
go
it.
around. Bolter.
Alright, let's
Even
go
I
for a
could
ground
tell
landing.
that
Climb and
was
return
way
to the
too
holding
fast.
pattern. Wait for clearance.
No, we were slow. That was the problem.
That
Echo
was slow?
1-6,
That stuff
clear
got
to land
fast.
carrier.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, dude. Why haven't I shown you this? Ready?
Yeah.
Pull up.
Okay, look out your left side.
Pull up.
Alright.
Pull up.
Here, let's get us to Mach 1.
Altitude.
Ready?
Altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Altitude.
Keep watching out the left.
Altitude. Altitude. Over T.
Oh, wow. Sheesh.
Oh,
I
look
know
at this.
Mach 1 is like, isn't that what? Speed of sound?
We're Mach 1.5 in an 80 degree. We're basically straight up at Mach 1.8.
Dang! That is nuts! And we are. I mean, if I didn't know any better, that I know airplanes can't go into space, but I'd say we'd be going into space very soon.
Well, we're at 40,000 feet.
Holy crap! That only took
And now
what,
we're
like
getting stalled.
30 seconds at most.
Yeah.
Altitude.
Dang.
Altitude. Altitude.
I mean, I know planes can go insanely fast, but I didn't think that it was like this fast.
Altitude. Altitude.
46,000 feet.
Altitude.
Holy crap! Now I know like with isn't
Okay, our tanks are empty.
Altitude.
All right.
Altitude. Altitude.
Now, you want to see this crazy maneuver? I'm going to
Sure.
roll us over just a bit. Do you see that
Altitude.
the landing
that
strip?
airport down there?
Yeah.
Altitude.
I'm going to go for it right now.
Okay.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Okay, I was just going to dismiss that because that was getting annoying with the altitude thing. Like,
Yeah,
yes,
you can just
I
hit
know it's
massive caution.
dismissed. Or altitude warning. Yeah. But like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't like going Mach 1, shouldn't there be like a sonic boom when you do that or something?
Not for us, because we are in front of the sonic boom.
So we're going faster than the sonic boom then?
Yeah, if you have another friend that jumps here, I'll get you to jump into the spectator, and
Okay.
I'll do a flyby of the tower at Mach 1.
All
You
right.
will not hear anything until I go past you. Then you'll hear the boom.
Dang. Alright. I've always just seen in like all other like speed-based games that like Mach 1, you just break the sound barrier and then just goes boom.
I'm trying to stall it. He flaps down. Come on. I want to stall it. Spool it up, spool it up. Oh, the wind is crazy. See how crazy that wind is?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Okay, that was cool. Whee! And we're just going in a big circle.
Oh yeah. Dude, this thing is capable of anything.
I
See
can't
how, see
imagine.
how fast we are? Lift up.
Yeah. Dang. Okay, from what
You're in
little
flaps up.
I know with
130
air-
knots.
like with
That's
air-
only twice. This aircraft is probably 1.2 ton. Like it's incredibly heavy,
but it can,
and it took off at only twice the speed of a Cessna.
dang. Like, I know that most airplanes, they usually take long enough until almost the end of the runway to actually be able to get up. This is nuts. Oh, my guy's starting to pass out, I think. Or he's
It's
just
that
going
under
blind.
G.
Under G.
Yep,
So
you're
that's
going
just
negative
like-
G's.
Over G.
I didn't know that was a
Over
thing.
Yeah, negative G.
Yeah. So
Pushing down with, you're not supposed to push down because you'll get negative G's.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over G.
Yeah, when you're trying to do like high angle maneuvers, don't just push down. You want to rotate the aircraft to the direction you want to go and pull.
Over G.
Yeah. I mean,
Right, it's like a motorcycle like that, right?
Yeah, I
if
know
you want to
that
start
much,
turning
at
left,
least.
right? If you want to start turning left, you don't pull, right? You just angle
just-
the wings to the
yeah,
left, and you'll
you
start
angle
turning
it.
left.
Yeah.
You'll just start turning left, and if you want to start turning left more, you keep at that angle and then pull.
Right.
You pull straight. And the harder you pull, the tighter the turn. The more you angle, the sharper the
Over
turn,
G.
Okay, makes
Over G.
sense.
Over
right?
know how
And this
much-
is how.
Over G.
Go ahead.
And this is where you gotta like keep in mind, right? If you get too slow, right, and you're trying to chase somebody's tail around the circle. Remember what I told you? If we're flying here, we're looking at the guy that's out over here,
Right.
right? This is who we're trying to chase. So we're trying to look at where he is, right? And say we're faster than him, right? And he knows that. And he can see that our nose is starting to come around the circle onto his tail. That's what's known as a two-circle engagement.
Okay.
Right? What his options are is to either wait for me to get really close, and then you wait to see the underbelly of the aircraft. Once you see the underbelly of the aircraft that's chasing you, that's how you know that they're starting to pull lead, which just means they're pulling position to shoot. If you see the top of their nose, they don't have a shoot cue yet. But the
Okay.
second you start to see their chin is the second you need to start jinking and panicking. And a jink would look something like this. Whoops. A jink would look something like this. You'd slow down, change direction, you'd pull up, you'd do anything that you could to
Okay,
avoid
so
that nose.
Evasive maneuvers. Then. Got it.
Evasive maneuver. That's when you evade. Now, say he's coming around the circle, right? He's still out here, right? And you see he's coming around, but we're up here at 6,000 feet. We don't need to do all that jinking yet. We can trade some of our speed for more pull, but as we do that, we're going to burn speed. But we can gain some of that back by dipping our nose, by letting gravity help us.
Okay.
So you can see that we can continue to pull harder and harder to get around that circle, to get our nose onto him instead of vice versa, by just
Okay.
putting our nose down and maintaining our speed. That's the biggest thing in dogfighting, is if you're, like, for example, this jet, I would never try to one circle, which is go slow, and try to make them cross my nose by reversing left and right. It's known as scissoring.
Okay.
You've probably seen it, right? You've probably seen like two aircraft scissoring back and forth,
I
right?
think so.
Trying to shoot at each other. Right, that's what it is.
Okay. So in something like this, just go full speed and
Over
just
G.
smash right into them. Well, not smash right
Yeah.
into them. But
So there are no collisions between aircraft yet. but-
Okay, so you can't just kamikaze into people then. No.
No.
Over G.
You can definitely shoot missiles at them.
Alright, fair enough.
You want to see something funny?
Pull
Sure.
up. Pull up.
Isn't... I was gonna say, isn't that usually a bad thing to do?
I did say it was funny. Did you see it? I saw you saw it rip off and you were like,
Yeah. Stop. Like, hey, come back!
we are almost out of fuel.
Oh, so that's what the middle green bar thing is, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And those two outside ones, that's if I have external tanks, it tells me how much is in those.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Watch behind us as I pass this. So as I pass this, check behind.
Alright.
I'm getting ball indicators for landing. Where's our traffic flare indicators? Oh, it's not set right. No, that's upsetting. Hold on.
If how the cloud textures aren't actually better. But I mean, this is
All right.
still just like
Watch behind us.
incredibly beautiful. Considering that
Watch
this.
behind us. Ready?
Yeah, I'm watching. How many clears do you have?
120.
Dang. Okay.
All right. We are running on fumes here, so let's set it down at that airfield right there, nice and easy.
Alright.
No fancy gimmicks, no fancy flying.
I'm surprised that the airplane noise isn't just like, or the jet engine noise isn't deafening us.
Yep.
Like, I feel like it technically should, just going at this speed.
Yeah, this aircraft is weird right now. It's really windy.
Yeah, I can tell. But I mean, whoever made this map is just insanely good.
Nothing. You know they also have stormy weather? That's what I'm going to load up next before we jump out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Echo 1-6 on short
Echo
final
1-6 on
for
short
runway
final for
25.
runway 25.
I don't know what the game was even watching this right now even can see. Oh. Okay, well that works.
Ah!
Now I'm pretty sure that just like landing like that would normally just get a plane that's going too fast and then just rolling, flipping right over.
Oh yeah. Ready?
Okay.
Look at my beautiful livery. Ah! Oh, tumble. Tumble and drag. Oh no.
And you're just getting dragged right around.
That's the wind, bro. This wind's crazy. Oh my god.
I don't know if you
Bye.
can see this chat, but like from my point, Grim's just getting dragged around by his parachute, like all.
Oh.
And he's gone. Oh. Okay. Remove subscription. Oh, that leaves game. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
I'm so used to just like being gripped to grab, not trigger to grab.
Yeah.
Because most games use grip to grab and not trigger. Because it just makes more sense.
But this is trigger to pinch and
Ah.
push because it's
Okay.
index and thumb,
Right, that makes sense then.
right? It's not like you're grabbing something because when you're grabbing the flight controls, it's grip.
Right.
Okay, sit in the front seat.
Oops. Nope. There we go.
The T-55. No, where are you?
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. What liver do I have on this? All right, Royal Navy's fine. Put on the cannon. Oh, can't put on the cannon. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, once I get the game a little bit more developed, because he's going to be able to start working on my game on Monday. Post it in your guys' server. That's all right with you. It'll be a link to my Google Drive, because that's the only way that I know how to even like get it in there. Because like the game itself, it's like over 100 megabytes currently.
Yep. All right. You have flank controls up there for the most part. You can grab the stick and fly around.
Okay.
I can get us to the runway if you'd like.
Sure. I'm just trying to pull up. There we go.
Now this jet is quite a bit smaller
All right.
and very, very slow. It's only got one engine. This is a trainer jet.
Okay.
So this is what you and I are going to be spending a lot of our time in, because this is a one-to-one recreation of how you would operate the F-A26B, which is the single-seater, bigger double engine version of this big boy.
Okay.
For little girl. All right, and so one setting I'm going to probably have you change in the menu, if you want. But you know how when you grab your flight stick and you twist your wrist, it turns the rudder?
Right.
So there's a setting to make it so you can set it to your left thumbstick control, so you can just like drive with your left thumbstick instead of twisting your wrist. So that way you're not flying and like using the rudder at the same time.
Right.
You can just fly and then use your rudder independent.
Okay.
All right.
So how
Aircraft
do I
is yours.
do that then?
You have to do that outside of the game, and it requires a lobby leave. So we're just going to be flying for a couple minutes. Yeah, perfect. So you see how you're hitting the brake? Yep, that's perfect what you want to do. Nope. So now, do you see how your hand's all the way pulling back already? Hold on. Relax.
Sorry, I've never done this.
Here. Oh, watch out. Let go. All right. So here's what you want to be doing. Do you see that do you see that cage out in the HUD where the ball's moving around the circle currently?
Yeah.
You want to try to keep that ball in the center.
Okay.
Right? Now, you don't even have to touch the stick unless it's really windy.
All right.
Right? Until we get to 160 knots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, and I'm just going to hit the brakes. And start the drift. All right. What are you hitting?
I'm
What buttons
just
are you
hitting
up there?
the SPD button.
Yeah, that's for in the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you can set autopilot speed. All right, let me set you up center line, and then you can take control, and you can fly. So now, you don't even have to touch the stick until you get to 160 knots. Once you do, it's very light controls, very deliberate movements.
Okay.
Right? Remember not to twist your wrist too much. Just pull straight back. Do you would you prefer to fly with the stick between your legs, like your flight stick between your legs, or off to the side?
It's better for me off to the side with just how I'm situation, because if I have it in the middle, my controller's hitting my bed.
Okay. Yep, so aircraft is yours. Grab the throttle, pull the trigger to apply the brake, which also is your air brake in flight, just so you know. You can use that to turn corners quicker.
All right.
So pull the trigger to hit the brake full speed. Yep, you want to first you want to have the full brake, right? And then you want to get the afterburner to full power, right? Make sure the engine's all the way spooled up. Watch your RPMs, watch your flow, make sure you are all the way at the red, and then you release.
Okay.
Right? Now watch here. You're going to start drifting to the right because we have a left crosswind. So start twisting your wrists ever so slightly to the left. There you go. Now start pulling back.
Ooh, okay.
Landing gear.
Yeah, like I said, very slow, very deliberate movements. Right? Now, if you want, we can just keep this AOA and fly through these clouds and get into clear skies. So now, do you know what I'm talking about by your AOA, which is your angle of attack?
Oh, now we do.
So now, do you have your HUD turned on? Do you see all these horizontal green lines with the numbers?
I don't. I'm trying to figure out how to do that, but
Do you have your HUD and your HMCS turned on? All right, let's level out. Here, let me take over.
yeah, go for it. Well, I'll try and figure out how the heck to...
So you see how you have all those buttons right in the center of your instrument cluster?
Yeah, where it says
You
like
see on the right
radar-
side where it says HUD, and then it also has a
There's a
like a
HUD.
light switch
Okay,
which says
yeah.
HMCS. You need to turn that on as well. It should be right beside your HUD button. Right? It looks like it's already on, but in the phone pad, not down there, in the phone pad area.
Oh,
Know
in
where it
this
goes
one.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Make sure your HUD and HMCS are turned on. It's on the right side of that whole block.
Oh,
There's
there
a
it
little up and down light switch. Is the
Ah.
HMCS turned on?
it's upwards.
Okay. Now, put your hand.
Oh, there we go.
Is your
I
HUD
think
on
I
now?
got- yeah.
Okay.
Now
So
I
now,
see the
let me
HUD.
show you some of these flight data stuff.
Sure.
Right? This is how you fly the aircraft, right? Now you're looking straight ahead. Do you see that circle with the line that's going horizontal on both sides and the one that's going vertical?
Yes.
That is known as your thrust vector indicator. That is basically telling you where you are going to end up. Not where your nose is pointing necessarily, but where you're going to end up. You will see that drift left and right if you're starting to get into a crosswind.
Okay. Okay. So
Right?
the one on
And
the
so that's
top
also-
then, right?
Yeah, but watch
Oh.
what happens to this. I'm not going to touch with the right hand. I'm just going to give it power and air brake. Watch what happens to that ball, right? I give it power.
Oh.
Give it a second. Watch that ball. The ball's rising because we are increasing our speed, which is increasing lift, so we're rising. Same thing if we pull it all the way back and hit the brakes. Right, that ball's coming down into level flight. We are level. And now that we are slowing down, the thrust vector indicator is indicating that we are slowly descending.
Okay.
Now, all those numbers, do you see the dashes and below and the solids above?
Yeah, the 5.
Yeah,
the
so this is
dash
indicating,
5, the other 5.
yeah, this here is indicating 0 degrees level, right?
Okay.
The dash below is 5 degrees down bubble, and the solid line up is determining 5 degrees up bubble, and that is your angle of attack, or your
Alright.
AOA. So if I'm telling you watch your AOA, that's because you're pulling up too high, or you're pushing your nose too far down, right?
Okay.
If they, watch your AOA, you want to start pulling it back to that 0.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right? Now, watch that thrust vector indicator when I start turning us around the circle. Right? You can use this
All right.
to guide yourself along a level flight or a level turn. So
Okay.
say, you're instructed to maintain 17,000 feet, right? With a margin of error of 300 feet. You think you could do it by just putting this little ball on that flat line? Let's try to get to 1,700 here. Let's stop descending. Let's get up a bit. All right,
I think
we're
my seat
climbing.
was too high before, so now it's a lot
All
easier
right.
for me to
So
see the
now
HUD.
we're almost at 1,700, so we can bring it into the level turn. All right, so check this out. We are sitting, within within 300 feet of margin of error of 1,700, which is acceptable in a tight turn like this.
Okay.
In a VR game, like not in real life. If you're told to maintain 1,700, you maintain 17,000.
Right. Well, in a VR game, screw the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like the other aircraft, this thing is much slower, as you can probably feel.
Right.
But you can still do everything else. Right?
Okay.
Punch through the clouds here. Watch this. We'll punch through the clouds.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
I mean, it's amazing how that they actually made it so you can't see the lightning above the clouds, but only below the clouds.
Yep.
Can you actually
And
get
here we're coming
struck
back up
by
through it.
lightning in this one, or is it not legend?
No, it's right now the aircrafts don't interact with the weather at all. The only thing that's interacting with it is like
weapons
your
and stuff?
infrared, yeah, your weapons. So it'll make optical guided and infrared weapons less effective or lose track at sometimes, depending on the density and that
Makes
sort of thing.
sense.
Right? But radar still works because radar uses Doppler. It's not
Right.
light. It's radio signals.
Over T.
All right.
Over T.
You take your fly.
All right.
Choose your aircraft.
Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean by just tilting left or right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually...
But when you're flying an aircraft, all your motions, you're not trying to do compound motions. Don't pull back and left unless you're really slow, right? When you're at this speed, right now we're Mach 1.2. We are breaking the sound barrier.
Okay.
And if you actually look at our wings, as you're doing that turn, our wings actually vibrate from the aerodynamic stress.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I see
Go
what
ahead.
you mean. That's actually pretty
Yep.
cool.
And our wings will break.
Oh.
There's a G limiter that I can turn off that if you pull the aircraft, it will let you just do whatever you want. You can pull 24 Gs and you'll like flip the aircraft right now.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Over T. Over T.
Now look at our wings.
Oh, you actually damaged them.
Yep.
Okay, does that actually affect the speed and everything on it, or?
Oh yeah, here, let me bring you down to like down here.
Oh, go for it. This is actually amazing. I was actually planning on streaming Sunken Lands when you called me.
All right. Take over. Watch how this thing controls now that I broke the wings. You felt how it felt before?
Yeah.
Now feel it.
Oh yeah, because. All right. Oh yeah, because it's actually like more tilting to the right when I have it straight.
Yep.
So you have to kind of tilt it to the left to actually just keep it going straight.
Now here's the scary thing. When you lose like half your wing, you can be stable at fast speeds and still fly around. And then you'll say to yourself, okay, let's go home. You'll go to land, you'll get slow. Then all of a sudden you lose all lift and you just cantilever to the right and crash 100 feet away from the runway.
All right.
Remember not to go
Over T.
negative G. You always want to be pulling G's. Let me turn that G limiter back on.
Over T. Over T. Over T.
Wait. Okay, I'm just going to test something because I want to try this.
Over T.
Okay, that's actually pretty
Over
cool.
T.
Do
I
that
just
right
want-
above the clouds. Don't do that in the clouds. Pull up a bit so you can
Over T.
see the rotation
Over T.
of the clouds and sky.
Over T.
Yeah, so do it. So level out here, go to 0 degree bubble, and then rotate over.
Oh, okay.
Do it a little bit slower and see how you're pulling back and left. You just want to be pulling left or pushing left.
Yeah.
Right, so do it a bit slower.
Over T.
All right,
Over
pull
T.
split S. Watch the
Over
ground
T.
coming up.
Over T. Over T.
Look at where you want to go, not where you're going.
Right.
And let off a bit. You can let go of the stick.
Over T.
Yeah, because my
There you
guy's
go.
just blacking out, so I'm trying to get it so they don't just black out. Oh, that lightning strike is just amazing.
Oh yeah, here, watch this. I'll take control
Okay.
for a second.
Sure. I was actually just gonna say if I could just ram right into that plane. I'm a little menace in this game, I feel like.
Yeah. Fuel port open. Coming in too fast, going into a roll. There we go.
Imagine you could make like a mid-air landing I mean, I bet that some planes technically can do that too.
Mid-air landing? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Oh.
This is really difficult. Especially since I do not fly this jet often. I fly the faster ones, and they're much more maneuverable. And I broke the wings off this bitch. So she's just rotating over anytime I get slow. You see what happens?
Yeah.
When you get slightly slow, below half a Mach, you get just really boaty. Let me try the flaps. Ooh. Hello, baby.
He's like, what the heck are you doing? Just stay still.
Contact, got a bad position. No, I'm not going to refuel with these wings.
Oh, is that what the big pokey stick thing is for? Refueling?
Yep.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, this thing's bugged and pooched.
Alright.
So this is this is one circle. This is where I'm trying to put my nose on his thing. So boom, that'd be a kill.
Okay.
Right? So here, let me demonstrate a one circle here for a second.
Sure.
Let me put the flaps back to 0. Oh, I gotta fucking turn off my S-cam. It's killing me. All right. So this kind of is what it looks like. Is you're trying to always pull into each other. Now imagine if he was pulling into me at the same time I was pulling into him. We would be rolling on top. That's known as a rolling scissor, and that's how you get the kill.
Alright. That makes sense.
Hell yeah, man. There's so much you need to learn about this game. Like, this is very much a game where time is going to be your friend. Like, you're not going to learn this in a week. Like, you're going to be practicing this for months, and you're going to suck
Yeah.
so
I mean,
hard
that's
at so
probably
much.
going to be so
Pull up.
But this is still just incredible. I'm glad the game went on sale, because that's what I was waiting for before I bought it.
Yeah.
Usually what I do for most games, like I try and get
Which
them
is
on
also
sale.
telling for us, fans, because when he puts stuff on sale, that means he's trying to get money so he can work on the game.
Altitude.
Yeah.
Altitude.
So it means we're getting stuff.
That's one way to end it. Bonk.
Yep.
How exactly that we survived that?
We didn't. We were dead. If you go to show hide flight log, it says we were killed. Died by instantaneous G-force.
Oh yeah, I see. I was actually wanting to do that too. So
Here,
you just
jump into the
beat me to
helicopter
it.
with me really quickly. I
Sure.
do have to jump. 2 minutes, just so you can see what it looks like
All right.
in the storm. Stormy weather, na 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 na. Take my hand, don't take my hand. Let's work together through the storm. Whatever weather, cold or warm. Channel strike. AMG claims, Sony, you're a son of a bitch. Stop being so greedy. You got claimed by Sony yet for using some of their songs?
Altitude.
Yeah. So like, I assume you know the game Black Myth Wukong, right?
Yeah.
So like, I'm getting tons of copyright claims on that just because of the music that they use in the game. Apparently it's done by like Merlin Studios, and like they technically have like rightful claim to the music, so the company is trying to take action against them. But like, I've been getting dozens of copyright claims, and no one's like actually saying, "Oh, you copied my content," or because like they know that, and it's just from the cutscenes too. It's not even with the gameplay. It's just from the cutscenes, like the good animated cutscenes. It's just like so stupid because they now have to like tell YouTube, hey, stop getting all these people like copyright claims because it's not copyrighted or something. I think.
Yeah, it's fair use.
Yeah, because like they
Belly
told me
slide.
to Does it not show sparks? It should. Oh, we just blew something. Oh, I think we just died.
Yeah. All right, man. I do have to jump though. I did say 40
All right.
minutes and it's been an hour and a half, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks for actually showing
Take
me
it
the
easy,
ropes
man.
on this. You too.
Hell yeah, we will play with cars. We can actually do some practicing. Like I'll chase you around the circle and I'll teach you about conserving your energy. We'll do it nice and calm, so we won't just be killing you. We'll do it the honor way,
Yeah.
where we
Fair
say we buddy kill, where we call our hits
All right.
instead of just going for the kill.
Right.
Training, moreover. But yeah,
Okay.
man. Take her easy. See you Saturday.
I will. I mean, we're going to be doing an escape room date with my girlfriend and my sister and brother and my brother-in-law. So that should be quite a lot of fun.
Nice. Oh, anyways, man. Take her easy.
You too.